Let's continue on with lesson 1-2 bar charts from the lesson book. Again, this is aligned with your prep assignments and your homework assignments. So we left off on problem number 4 here. And now we're going to answer some questions regarding the bar chart. And so the first one, which has the highest percentage? Entertainment. Again, these are just estimates. And so you can see by the percent here, here's our entertainment. So that looks, again, to be around 32%. Again, it's just an estimate. How many students in the survey responded that they use the dating apps to make friends? And in this case, to make friends here, that's 10%. 10% of the 3,500, you would end up with 335 students. Here's another bar chart with some answers here. This represents two different types of students, those in science, technology, and engineering versus liberal arts, social science, liberal arts pathways. And so you can see how the enrollment looks here. How many STEM students have a paid video streaming account? And it'll be around 40 in 2015. And again, so you can see some of the answers to those questions here. Again, you're using them to read off of this graph here. Now, the harder questions are about these percents. Using answers for number 6, what percent did the number of SLAM students with a paid video streaming account increase? By what percent did it increase? And so in this case, we'll talk more about these percent increases, but here's just kind of using our gut feelings here. You can see there was a difference of 8 students, right? And that's 8 out of 42 when we think about the increase from 15 to 17. There was 8 more out of the 42, so we would say it's a 19% increase. And then if we do the other number for the other group, you can see it would be 9 out of 42 in this case for this group here, and you could see that would be a 21% increase there. Again, that's looking at, I answered 2 questions here. I did another practice problem. If it was, what if this was a STEM? What was the increase? And then here, what year did sales first exceed 10 million? Again, looking at it right here, the first time it gets past 10 million. Again, reminding you how important it is to be able to take a percent of a total, 35% of 140 in this case. At 2 stars, there's my 35% right in there. And you can see 35% of 140 is 49. And then answering this question, just make sure you're reading it correctly. You can see these answers here. What is the average low temperature for Bogassville in January? There's that. What is the average high temperature for Bogassville in June? You go to June. There it is, 89. Here's the tough question because of the reading. What is the difference in average high temperatures between the hottest and the coldest month? So here we're just looking at the high temperatures, and so here's 94, and then the coldest high temperature was 27, and so then you look at that difference there. And then here's your answer for the next question here. Difference between the average high and the average low in April. So you're just looking at those 2 numbers there, 71 and 20. And that's it for this situation. I won't go over the class activity since we're not actually in the class.